Hi guys, welcome back. It's Sam again, and today I have something interesting for you guys. Something that's been pissing me off, and I want to talk about it. So, um, yeah, I this has just always pissed me off about the internet specifically. I was like watching a video of some girl, and she had like a really bad like fake tan, whatever, and she looked like orange as hell, whatever. The thing is, when I see someone online and I have a thought about them or I have something negative to say, I typically don't say it. I typically don't say it unless what the person is doing is harming somebody or, you know, there's levels to it. But like appearance wise, I'm never going to comment on someone's appearance, like on a post. I think that's so fucking weird. So, what I'm pissed about today is people being so fucking comfortable on the internet talking shit. Talking shit and being fucking mean. I don't get it. I really don't understand this whole thing. Someone commented under it and they were just like, I don't know, just the hostility that she just like super just came across super fucking rude and was like, I guess she looks better now because she like showed how she used to fake tan and now she's like natural. And someone was like, whatever, like I guess she looks fine. Like just like a bitchy comment, right? And I don't know. I think we as a society need to not have opinions on everything. We need to actually not have opinions and thoughts on everything. And if we do, we don't have to say them, especially online. Social media has turned into this like place where people feel very comfortable um and entitled to say whatever they want about people. And the crazy thing is like when people comment about somebody online, I like look at it and I'm just like, it pisses me off because you don't know these people that you're commenting on. Their appearance, their outfit, their relationship, whatever the fuck it is. Like everyone's too parasocial. Everybody is too I don't know how we're gonna fix this, guys. I think about it quite a bit. Um but when I see like hate comments on like let's say someone like I don't know, whatever it is, I've seen so many crazy hate comments. And to me, like if you see something you don't like, right? You see something that whatever it upsets you, you think something looks bad, you have something negative to say, right? Your brain comes up with something that's negative. Why is your first thought to comment it and put it out into the world? Why do people like to fight with other people online? Like I don't get it. I don't understand it and I never will. And I feel like a lot of the time, yes, it is people like projecting insecurities onto people that they see. Um or like whatever it is, like whatever it is, right? But like when someone chooses to put themselves and be vulnerable and put themselves out there online, whatever it is, why do people feel comfortable saying whatever they want about it in a negative form? Why are people so comfortable with negativity? I don't understand this. I've never understood this. I got social media and my phone at a very young age, and I wish I wouldn't have. It exposed me to a little bit too much too early. And yeah, I just saw it just people are nasty online. People are so nasty online. And I think that's part of why I've been like so scared to put myself online because people talk shit. People love to talk shit. And I get it. Talking shit's fun. I get it. But like in the sense of like hating on people, genuinely hating is not fun and it's not cool and we shouldn't like to do it. Why do people like to do it? I don't know. Um but like whenever I see something online and it upsets me or pisses me off or makes me feel a certain way, I've never thought in my brain to comment the negative thought that I have. Because why do you want to put that onto someone you don't fucking know. That's a person. That's a person out there that's going to see that and receive that message. It's not just like this. Social media has become this thing where people are so detached from like realizing that these are fucking people. Believe me, I see a lot of influencers who piss me off. They're so detached and they're so like out of touch, and it pisses me off, and it takes everything in me to not be like, y'all piss me off, like comment that shit. But ultimately, like, when you put out that like negative shit into the world, like, does that not make you feel bad? Like, I don't know, you don't have to like everyone's content. If you don't like it, just fucking scroll, you know what I mean? I've seen a lot of shit on my For You page or whatever the hell, and I'm like, I don't like this. I hate it actually, and I just ignore it. And I don't understand what it is in the psychology of the people who don't ignore that feeling of like, I probably should just scroll. And they're like, no, I need to start something. I need to say some bullshit. What is it? Why? Why do we do that? I don't understand. We need to have less opinions, public opinions. I can't. I'm contradicting what I'm saying because I'm having a public opinion. But I don't know. I think social media has just like trained us to think that everything requires us to comment on it. Everything. You see a person's appearance, you see someone's relationship, someone's career, like anything that someone posts, like why do we feel so like entitled to give our opinion and our commentary on it? Like why do we feel entitled to do that? And like I don't know. I just think it's weird. I think it's so weird. Now, this isn't saying like whenever I comment on shit, it's either something funny or it's something like, like I'll like see really cool people on TikTok and I'll comment on their shit and be like, love your vibe. Like I'll just say shit like that, just like to put the goodness out there. Why are we not putting the goodness out there? You know what I mean? I like doing that. I've done that on TikTok. Um, but like, why are we entitled to give our negative opinions? Like, does it make us feel powerful? Is that what it is? Is it like a power thing where it's like you feel like you're in control and like you have some sort of power if you could be mean to somebody or like put somebody down? You know what I mean? I don't know. I just have a lot of interesting thoughts on this, and I've always tried to get understanding of why people are so comfortable to be shitty online and to be pieces of shit online. Um, and I think also part of it is because like online spaces make us feel really detached from the consequences. Like anybody could like have, an account with like no profile picture, no anything, like just nothing, and then like go around and like comment really mean shit on people's posts. I usually see that when people are like fighting in the comment section or they're like saying something really fucked up and mean. It's always people with like no profile picture, no post, no anything, because it gives this illusion that, you know, they don't know who I am, so I could say whatever I want. I could be a dick. Like, I have no consequences. I have nothing that makes me, separates me from this. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like those people like get off on like having like a separation between the consequences of being a shitty person. Because I mean, sometimes people talk shit on their main accounts and they comment mean shit on their like main accounts, but like usually I see a lot of hate comments from like people with no anything to show on their account, no name. It's like some random nugget name. I don't know. I think it's weird. I think it's really weird, and I think that we need to stop this. We need to stop this. We need to, everyone, you know what? Let's, I don't want a phone anymore. Someone take it away from me. I I think about it pretty often of like, I can't believe that I live in the year 2026 and I'm like in my 20s and I like have a phone, and like I'm so grateful and lucky to like live in this day and age, obviously, but also like we kind of got screwed with the phones. We kind of got fucked. Like, it's irreversible, the damage that social media has done to us. And there's not really anything we can do about it at this point. It's like, it's really, it's a tough reality to sit with. Like, a lot of the time I just wish that I could be this age in like the 80s or something, where, you know, things were just a little bit different. There wasn't all this social media like fucking with our brains and fucking with our nervous systems. Like, my nervous system wouldn't be this fucked if I lived, you know, 40 years ago at the same age. And that sucks. Like, that fucking sucks. Like, I attribute so much of my anxiety and like bullshit that I got going on in my brain to having a fucking phone. And I hate that. I hate that. I really hate that. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know how to stop this. I don't know how to. I feel like everything is just. It's just moving faster and faster. And we're really lucky. I'm really lucky to fucking live in this day and age for so many reasons. But it's like a love-hate relationship of like, damn, it is that damn phone, and I wish I didn't have that damn phone, you know, in a sense. Because maybe I'd feel a little different, you know, if I wasn't so attached to this fucking piece of fucking metal in front of me. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I wasn't so fucking attached to it. And we all are. It's all of us. It's not just me, it's all of us. And that's just the way it is. And yeah. I worry about my kids. I'm like, I don't want to give my kids any sort of fucking electronics for like a long time, but also it's hard because it's like, that's just what the norm is now, you know? But not for me. Baby, you can go play outside with the roly polies like I did. You're not getting that Cocomelon. No, 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 no. Fuck that Cocomelon. Fuck that Cocomelon. I don't care. Go fucking play pretend like I did. I played pretend for till I was like, that was my whole childhood, okay? And I think that's what made me so like creative and like just like I was able to have that fun, creative time as a kid, and like electronics are just kind of taking away that, I think, or maybe not taking away, but like reshaping it, I guess. But yeah, like my kids are gonna spend a fuck ton of time outside. You're not getting that iPad, baby. Nope, 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 nope. I will not have a fucking iPad, baby. I refuse. And I hope my kids are not attached to any sort of electronics, and they won't be because I'm not gonna give them fucking electronics. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, okay? Sorry, sorry. And I am gonna be the mean mom. Sorry. Yeah, you're not getting that shit. No. You can get a phone when you're like, I don't know, 14 or something. I got a phone too early. I got a phone. Fuck, when did I get a phone? Like 20. I was probably 11. Wow. Yeah, I was like 2014, 11 or 12. It's just way too fucking early to have a fucking phone. I wish that I didn't have a phone that early. I mean, I was like going to school and like needed, you know, I guess I needed it. I guess you do need one my age, middle school. Like, I don't know. I hope my kids can stay kids as long as possible, but it's gonna be harder in this day and age because social media. They're not getting social media. No, my God, social media is the devil. But I also love it. I love it, but I hate it. I love it. But I also find so much wrong with it. And to go back to my original point of like people just feeling so comfortable to be shitty online, it scares me. It scares me to go be myself online in a sense because anybody, you know, can be shitty online and there's no consequences for it. So it doesn't matter if you're like doing your own thing, staying in your own lane. That doesn't stop you or protect you from people who have no consequence and can act fucking crazy and mean, you know? We just gotta be nicer, guys. We just gotta be fucking nicer. I don't understand why it's so hard for some people to just be like nice, good people. I don't know. It's really confusing of where that even comes from. I've never been able to understand it, but it's not for me to understand because that's not like me, you know? So, but it's definitely interesting. Psychology, human psychology is so interesting to me. I almost studied it in college. I did actually study it for like a year. Yeah. I don't know. I studied everything. And then I settled on communications. What do we know? But yeah, anyways. Yeah, people are fucking weird and mean online, and I don't understand it. And it's upsetting. So it is what it is, though, also. Like, you also, if you're gonna be posting online, you gotta have thick skin, okay? You gotta have thick ass skin. I think, like, about celebrities and people who, like, have genuine followings, and I'm like, you gotta have some thick ass skin because people just will come at you for anything. Like, seriously. And so, if you're not tough, you can take that shit real to heart. Like, I always think about people on, like, reality TV shows, too. Like, Love Island, for example. Like, everybody gets so much backlash for literally everything. And it's like, you guys don't know these fucking people. And you're making comments, very comfortable making these crazy comments about them. I don't know. I think it's weird. I think it's weird as fuck. Like, I think y'all are fucking weird to be doing that shit. Ew. I hate it. I hate that people are just so comfy with it. We need to not make that normal. I don't know. Like, on this last season of Love Island, like, especially about people's appearances. Like, I remember Jen. I loved her. Oh, I loved her. I like didn't originally like her. She kind of was like a weird vibe aura to me. I was like, I didn't understand it. But then, like, as it went on, I was like, no, she's T. Like, I love how she's unbothered. She doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't want to be here. Like, that bitch is T. She was great. Um, but people were saying all sorts of shit about her mole and like how she was ugly and talking about her body. Just a lot of nasty stuff. Which is like weird to just comment on like a woman's body. Like, why do you feel comfortable doing that? Like, who made you feel comfortable to talk about a woman's body online? Who you don't fucking know. Why are you commenting on that shit? Shut the fuck up. Like, y'all are weird. That pissed me off so much. And to talk about her appearance, call her ugly, whatever it was. It's one thing to say you don't like a person because let's say they did something bad or something weird, like they have weird behavior, right? Okay, calling that out is one thing. There was people that deserve to be called out on their weird behavior, okay? Trust, like, especially specifically only the men. The woman, they could do no wrong. I'm just kidding. But you know, calling somebody out on bad behavior is one thing, being like they're shitty, you know, that's one thing. But another thing is to call somebody out because you think they're not attractive. I think that's crazy. And I think that's like loser behavior, honestly. Especially to comment about someone's body in any sense online. You must be such a fucking bored loser. You know what I mean? I've never once saw somebody and thought, let me make a fucking shitty comment about the way they look in their body. Most people are already insecure about their fucking bodies. Why? What in your right mind makes you think that it's okay to, like, just say something about it? No, you're not entitled to do that. You're not allowed to do that. No, you're not. You're not allowed to do that. We can't be doing that. Nope. Yeah. And mind you, she was so fucking tea. Like, this is beside the point, obviously, but she was tea. Whatever. But yeah, it's weird. You need to shut up before you get your little fingers to type and consider being silent and quiet and shutting the fuck up. Like, we need to shut the fuck up more. We do. I think collectively, if we shut the fuck up and we just stop ourselves before saying shit, it'll be so much better for everybody. It really will. It truly, truly will. So that's my little rant, my little 20-minute rant about people online. But yeah, thanks for watching and listening to me yap. I had a lot to say. I tend to have a lot to say. But yeah, if you liked or if you somehow got into your YouTube recommended, hit that like girl. Let me know that you think I'm interesting or funny, or maybe you think I'm annoying. That's good too. You know what? I respect that. Genuinely, I do. But don't comment it. You can dislike it all you want. You could block me all you want. I'm happy with that. I'm chill with that. You don't like this shit? Click off of it. Period. Thank you. But hopefully you're listening to me and agreeing with me and you got something out of it. I don't know. This fucking light is so like bright every time it hits the camera. I'm like, sorry. Anyways. Okay.